There's a new way to connect to friends and squad up in NBA 2K24 on Next Gen. Press both shoulder buttons on your controller to bring up a menu to see who's online and manage your squad and friends. You'll see 4 tabs, and it's pretty easy from there, right, Chris?
Oh yeah. On the first tab, you can interact with a list of online players. Next tab shows incoming requests from others. On the third tab, you can search.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court too as they get ready to go to work on the road. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Johnson, and it's MP in at the point guard position. And for Miami, the wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Hey, Brent, early on in this season, teams still ironing out some of the kinks. What exactly are they working on at this point?
Well, one of the things you're working out is to find out if your scheme fits your personnel. If so, how do you build on that, and then how do you distribute the minutes? To the guys who are going to play those roles on your team.
And here is Hero. Left side, Love. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Outside, Simmons. MP inside. Now recovering. It's up and it's off the mark. He's over 1. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
And every time, Brent, they're written off. The Miami Heat have a way of proving doubters wrong.
You know, Kevin, it felt last year you kept waiting for when it was that the Miami Heat was going to kick in. It started in the playoffs. I mean, that's how long it took. But, man, barely escaped elimination in the play-in tournament. And for them to make it all the way to the NBA Finals just speaks a lot about that never-say-die mentality and their resiliency as a group.
Now here's Simmons over Lowry, and the Nets miss again. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Hero. Can't hit that one.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
MP passes to Bridges to the inside. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Lowry can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Down low, here's MP. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
That's good from Hero. And GA, this Nets team, kind of. Slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
And Hero drops them both. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Brooklyn with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
They get it back. Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a good physical play there from Simmons. Not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And he sinks the second. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
MP against Lowry. And the pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Hero on the wing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Butler finds Lowry. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts. Lowry's got his second bucket tonight. Nets trail by 7. MP passes to Claxton. MP outside. Inside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Miami grabs the miss.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
I love the timing as Robinson comes off. Footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
MP against Lowry. And the basket by Johnson.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Heat leading by 7. Lowry looking around. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Bridges. And in the game with Charlotte, he did not play well.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out front. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Kevin Love out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Robinson, and there's Bryant, and it's Richardson in at the 2-guard spot. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize.
Substitution for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Bryant. Butler comes in for Kevin Love. Heroes checked in for Richardson. And it's Lowry in for Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From 13, the shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Heat missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The three from MP. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Martin attacking. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Fifth best, the Nets.
Just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And both free throws good for Martin.
Even though he's undrafted, Martin has found a scoring role at this level, and he has the length to defend multiple positions. What a find.
Now, MP. He's got 5. Driving inside. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
MP looking around to the paint. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
An area where Johnson has improved rolling off the screen and getting downhill.
MP against Lowry. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Butler. Second chance shot. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
For the score, Miami Heat, 34. The Nets, 22.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. A 12-point game.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes with the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Simmons. MP is out there with Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Back to Butler. Pass to Love. Butler up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Butler against Johnson. Butler, no good. Bridges outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here the bucket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go.
Substitution on the floor.
Knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Free throw, good, Bryant.
Bryant can go right at you, and he's such a big guy, he's going to draw some fouls.
MP up top. He's covered by Hero, and it's good for 2. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Richardson against MP. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And a wide open look for Hero. Buries the corner 3. Hero's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
Your Miami Heat, 52. The Nets.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Johnson in the corner. That one misses. Great D that time for Martin. To the middle, here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Caleb Martin. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Josh Richardson. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half.
Substitution on the court.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Butler finds Adebayo. Now Hero. Pass to Love. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League night or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Josh Richardson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in for Hero.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyler Hero.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP inside. Now recovering. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Butler against O'Neal. Butler with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
The ability to command and execute, but darling, you.
Okay. Violent soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades is all tinted, blick bling blow. I got your ice wind tip. Mommy chose up and left you with the quickness, huh? Your man's looking sour, He ain't got the power. Drip drip, hit it with the shower. 50,000, I can flip it in an hour. My hoe looking chillin', expensive. Flex on flex, my friends is on fitness. Chunky checks, my bucks is on business. Brands on brands, it's offensive, huh? You ain't got the power. Eat 'em up, you can get devoured. It's a difference from a hero and a coward. Who are you? And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, hold up, you thought that you would had them looking for the witness, but you really wasn't giving anything. Sip no Gabbana, and I eat up all the drama like piranha. I devour everything. I devour everything. I devour everyone on the scene. Put the bread on the top and your head in between. Back, call me, quit acting on phony. Say my government name like you know me. My girl is a trophy.
Oh, there it is.
I see you out there doing work.
Started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, don't forget the clock. Hey, right here. Game time. Game time. Yo, look at the clock. Yo, don't forget the clock. And a foul. See you later.
Let's go. Gear up. We good.
Watch the roll. Watch the big. Get the ball back. Put it back. Shot. Oh yeah, you can't guard me. Ball up.
Let's get this started already.
Oh, come on, there you go.
Ball, we good. Let's get y'all.
Watch the pit.
Go, watch him.
Back up. Oh, and work. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, that's all you.
Don't let him shoot that.
Right there. Hard ball. Don't let him shoot that.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
All day, baby.
Hit that all day.
Nice shot.
That's you all day.
Again. Again.
We're here. We're here.
More.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus. Ready, let's go.
Come on, man. You could do better than that.
Let's go. We're ready. Woo! I got you quiet real quick.
I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on. I got it.
see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
Let's do this.
Going. Yeah, get serious. Come on.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward, Darius Baisley. Now, introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. At this
time to start the weekend in style. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's MP in at point. And for Chicago, Lonzo Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Terry in at the three. Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, BA. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the offseason? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
Now here's Ball. DeRozan into the lane. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
And here's MP. Baisley outside. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Nails the 16-footer.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go. Even acquired all-star players. But they're still searching for consistent success.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
B.A., I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Now here's Ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Bazley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
B.A., kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
For Chicago, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Deflected! Here's Terry. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Claxton with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the paint. The jump hook. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ball passes to DeRozan. On the wing, Caruso. Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Terry. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Carter in for Ball. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Finney Smith comes in for Bazley. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And it... Chicago shooting 35% so far in this one. And so in the game for the Nets, Darius Bazley is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Goes back up. And Ball with the layup. Ball's got 5 points.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
MP with it. No made baskets yet. Dinwiddie outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Bridges, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
For the Nets, Mikal Bridges.
Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. Fires it. Chicago grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for them.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Bazley outside. Over DeRozan. Bazley misses. Chicago leading. Here's Terry. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Bazley.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Inside. And stolen by Caruso. And now the Bulls in transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the
Brooklyn trailing. Now MP. Still no points. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And the Nets miss again. Chicago with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. To the inside. Here's Caruso. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Nets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Timeout called, the Nets. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, BA, especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Terry. And it's White in for Caruso. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Baisley. Walker, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Thomas in for Bridges.
Excellent job capitalizing in close. The defense can't give Walker these easy looks.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. It sounds like we won't be seeing him back on the floor anytime soon. This is a tough loss.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. From deep, MP. And it's Chicago with a board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Williams. From behind the arc. Walker pulls down the board. And Walker's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
The kick out to Williams. Pulls it, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
MP against ball. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Only one man back on D. Good D by Simmons. MP drives in.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the net. 99. 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. 1 second left. Doesn't go that time. Lonzo Ball. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Terry in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Ball passes to DeRozan. DeRozan off the bounce. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition for the finish. And Ball throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Johnson. Baisley outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Ball. Up top, Vucevic. Here's Terry. 6 to shoot. No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. On the wing, MP. Hounded by Ball. Ball against MP. To the 3 ball. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Now here's DeRozan, guarded by Baisley. The kick out to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball. Walker. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for White. Baisley, he's checked in for Brooklyn. MP comes in for Dinwiddie. On the floor for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges is out there with MP. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Darius Baisley. And it's Claxton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Second shot opportunity, and it's Bridges laying it in.
You're such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
Terry, the pass to DeRozan. Shoots a fadeaway. And again, no good by Chicago.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
From deep, MP. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Alex Caruso.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 16.
2 minutes.
Down low. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Terry, covered by Johnson. Terry, the pass to Vucevic. Caruso outside. Now here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's the three. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Ball's got 21 points in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Lonzo Ball.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
MP shot is off. Ball against MP. The three is up. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Terry. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Ball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Johnson on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. By himself. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag of me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
The ability to command and execute, but darling, you.
Okay. Violent soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades is all tinted, blick bling blow. I got your ice squinted. Mommy shows up and left you with the quickness, huh? Your man's looking sour, He ain't got the power. Drip drip, hit it with the shower. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got